Welcome back, Mech Warriors, once again to another episode of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. This video is going to be progressing with the story, taking some of our pending transmissions and getting them complete, as well as taking a look to see if we can find any medium-sized mechs. Once again, guys, you're watching SynergyGamingTV. I'm your host, Synergy, and we'll see you in the video. Alright guys, and we're ready to go. I've been just taking a look. We've got some repairs to make on our battle mechs, obviously. So that needs to be taken care of first. We're just gonna repair these dudes. So you can notice too that we were up at almost 4.9 million C-bills, which is pretty awesome. So essentially what we want to do, what our objective here is to have a backup mech for each mech that we have. So the only disadvantage that I can find about using the wait command in order to wait for repairs to be done is that your quarterly expenses will happen obviously more often, so you'll be spending more money. Now, the issue, or the double-edged sword version of that, so to speak, is that if you have more mechs that are active in your hangar, your expenses are going to be higher. But you won't have to pay the expenses as often because you'll have a backup mech that you can do the repairs and go do the mission, come back, and then your mech will be repaired. So essentially you'll be rotating through mechs, so to speak. So that's kind of what we're aiming for, to get the right stuff. So what we're going to do before we fire off this mission, we're going to bomb to the star map real quick and we're going to check out the black market. Now, I don't know if there's going to be anything good here, but what we'll do is we'll take a look and then we'll see if there's anything good to buy because we have the cash to buy it now. And if not, then we'll warp back, we'll finish those two quests, and then we're going to jump right into campaign contracts and get those done and progress a little bit further. Griffin, see, LRM and PPC, like that's so trashy. So that leads me into another point that I wanted to make, and I think that MechWarrior 5, I never played 4 Mercenaries very much. I might have played it like at a friend's house or something like that. That was quite a long time ago. But one of the things that I dislike about this game, and actually is rather frustrating, is the hard points. Now, essentially you have like an energy hard point, and you have a missile hard point, and you have, what do they call it? Ballistic hard point, so to speak. And the problem with that is that it locks you into certain customizations. So the only advantage you have is you can put in a larger weapon and lower your armor, or you can put in smaller weapons and increase your armor, so to speak, is basically the thing. When I come from MechWarriors 2 Mercenaries, the cool thing about that is that it didn't have hard points, so to speak. So you just had your total tonnage, and you could put in basically whatever you wanted and use up the tonnage. So if you wanted to go large lasers, you could maybe only fit 2, but if you wanted to do medium lasers, you could maybe fit 3 or 4, and if you wanted to do small lasers, you could fit like 6 or 7. So basically all you're doing is losing range for increased amount, or optional firepower, right? So you could fire them all at once and rack up a lot of heat, or you could cycle them and keep your heat lower. There was more flexibility in builds. Now maybe in this game, maybe missile hardpoints would be good, because if you look at certain builds, use this one for example, the Griffin, you can see that it actually has a missile hardpoint. Like that is for missiles. So to like change that out and put in lasers, not exactly feasible, so to speak, right? There's other mechs that have missiles that can run down their shoulders, so to speak, like shoulder straps, right? They've got missile launchers there. Maybe those need to be permanent, but the fact that like on your arms you can just bolt on a rocket launcher, right? Or you can just bolt on a laser, you can just bolt on whatever you want, an autocannon, so to speak, similar to this situation, right? That could be an autocannon, or it could be a laser, or you could like bolt on a missile pod. So the flexibility bothers me a little bit, and it's kind of disappointing because it doesn't leave you a whole lot of options. A better version that I thought of is that when you have different models of the same mech, right? And they have different hard points essentially. What would have been better is to maybe increase or decrease the tonnage, maybe by 2 or 3 tons each, to kind of allow you to flexibility on armor or flexibility on builds. But the ability to put in different engines so that you could increase. So what you could do is you'd have a heavy engine that gives you lots of speed. So obviously now you're taking up more tonnage. So if you move quicker, you have less room for weapons. Or you could do it vice versa on the same build, right? You could still use the Griffin at a 55 ton. You could put in a smaller engine so you don't move as fast, but that would give you more room for armor or weapons. So you could increase the flexibility by changing the actual components in the mech. And I think that would have been a better approach than the way they've done it now. It seems like you're very locked in. You either use all the hard points and have less armor, or take off some of the weapons out of the hard points and increase your armor. It doesn't really give you the flexibility that MechWarrior's 2 Mercenaries did. The fact that you could just put in 2 large lasers, or you know what, be like, you know, we don't need the range of large on this one. Let's put in 4 medium so we have a little bit of diversity. Or let's change it out and bolt on an SRM on one arm, and let's put an LRM in the shoulder, and then maybe in the chest we'll have a couple lasers. The flexibility was better. And I'm thinking in this game that same type of approach with different models that allow maybe for engine changeouts might have been a little more fun, right? You could take the same 55 ton mech, put in a smaller engine so it moves slow, load it up with a bunch of weapons, or not. You could put a couple weapons on it and make it super tanky, so you could make your mech the frontline mech. And obviously you'd have different mechs and different models that would be better for tanking, and then better for DPS and better for support. You know, it seems like you're not very diverse. There's only certain mechs and certain models that maximize your DPS, right? Or certain mechs and certain models that only do tanking. So the flexibility, if you like the shape of one mech, you can't really change it. That kind of bothers me a little bit about this game. That's probably the first negative thing. I mean, other than the speech quality and the graphics are garbage, but the overall gameplay seems pretty good. A little disappointing just in the customability of the game so far seems to be rather limited, which is disappointing. Seem to have lots of ammo. I do want to pick up a little more ammo for some things. You can see the black market though, like all like tier 0, so to speak, or tier 1, whatever you want to call it. I think the tiers are based on the marks, so this would be tier 0, just garbage. Just garbage stuff here in the black market. That's disappointing, but that might give us an opportunity to sell. What am I looking at? Market, equipment, no, battle mechs, inventory, commando. Yeah, okay, so it sells the same price. Probably an industrial hub, we might gain a little bit more. But we really don't really care. So there we go, we're over our 5 million mark finally. We made it there. So let's head back. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything good there. We'll bomb back, burn another 50,000 C-Bells. That's like 26 days to just warp to a planet and warp back. I still think that's horrendously unbalanced. I know why they do it, because you have to burn up time in order to, you know, make your quarterly payments. It would have made more sense if they had monthly expenses, and then when you warp it only takes like a day or 2 days instead of taking 30 days. I'm not sure why they decided to go that route. You know, even missions, like the missions we do, it takes 3 minutes to burn out a mission, and it takes 10 days. It just, I don't know, their timeline seems really rushed. Like they just threw in a mechanic and didn't really think much about how it would work. So we're gonna get our shares up here. We want lots of shares, and lots of money. We should do at least 1 in damages, because we're gonna take a pounding. So at least we'll be covered there for sure. And no, we're not on the defense one. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the defense one. I hate defense because your allies are just meatheads and they usually end up doing more damage than the enemies do, which is super frustrating. But we'll see if we can do this one. Oh, demolition and defense, defense and defense, demolition and defense. Well, we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We want lots of salvage here, and we'll take that one down and do that. Okay, so we're gonna rock the Jenner. Freeman, he's still a meathead, but he's healthy. He's rocking. I did manage to find a couple more pilots that have slightly higher skill points. That might have been in the last video. I can't quite remember. I'd like to get rid of this Phoenix. This Phoenix Hawk. Machine guns with long-range lasers just seem pointless. Nobody uses them. Nobody cares. And then obviously our Javelin. I'd like to have this replaced. except that we're at the proper tonnage right now. So I'm not sure exactly the kind of customizations that I can do in order to get 160 tons. I would assume that I would have to drop a pilot and then just run with 3 in mediums. Not exactly sure how that would work, but let's ready up and get her done. All right, let's get her done.
Our target is an industrial complex marked on your tactical display. Our employer wants it gone, and we aim to please.
All right.
Light that complex up like a New Year's celebration, Commander.
I can do that.
Target acquired.
I'd really like to get some higher quality lasers.
Target destroyed.
Just so, higher tier lasers, just so that I have enough that I can fire 1 laser blast and take out a tank.
Target acquired.
Oh wow, how did it evade that?
Destroyed.
Oh! Oh, I thought I could predict that. That would have been such a sick shot.
Target acquired.
We don't really need to fight. If I get my team to fight.
Target
Nice
destroyed.
shot. Nice shot. Okay, so if I actually destroy the target and just let my dudes fight, I should be able to escape this relatively unscathed. Let's take you out and autocannon you.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
I can do that.
I got it.
Ouch. Yeah, get her done. Oh, it's like a gas plant. Just walk into that and nothing happened. Damn. I thought we had some fuzzies there. I don't know what's going on with my feet.
Major damage to the target facility. Tango eliminated. The area is down to half capacity. Keep going.
Critical.
Yeah, see, it's just frustrating the lasers don't take out a tank. Mo?
Target acquired.
Oh, what a snipe!
This area is on its last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
Critical.
Hey, where did that? What's up, buddy? Take you out. Heat critical. Why is my heat critical? I'm barely doing anything.
Heat critical.
This is such a disappointing ability to customize is not as good as it used to be. It's sad.
Target acquired.
The facility's gone cold. All power signatures gone.
All
No
right.
one's going to be able to utilize this complex.
Where's extraction,
Quite a
baby?
bit. Time to get out of here, Commander.
Let's get the heck out of here. Of course, running into Freeman again because he's a meathead. Okay. I want to thank you guys for those of you who have subscribed for checking this out. That's super awesome. We've been growing really, really good lately. I appreciate all the support. You guys have been fantastic. Make sure if you guys are interested in communicating with me, follow me on Twitter at SynergyGamingTV. It's a great way to, you guys can direct message me there. I tend to answer a little bit more than YouTube, but I mean, you can also leave comments on the videos as well. And I try to answer as many of those as I can. And don't forget that we stream regularly. Twitch.tv/SynergyGamingTV and Mixer.com/SynergyGamingTV. Links are down below in the description. And of course, last but not least, make sure if you guys are liking the content and you want to see more, smash that subscribe button and thumbs up. The more likes, the better the algorithm. YouTube focuses a lot on that. And if you guys like my content, give me a hand. Help my stuff get get noticed.
Welcome back, Commander. Stand
Thank you.
by for extraction.
Mission accomplished. Easy done.
Add one more to my kill count.
She's still going ham even though we're in a loading screen. I love it. All right, 884,430 C-bills there and another 100 experience reputation. That's awesome. Salvage. Another commander, or what the hell is this thing called? Yeah, commander. I'll take it. And value, let's just grab tier 1 AC5s. Nice. Tier 1 LRMs. That's good. Then we should probably grab a tier 1 laser. Tier 1 machine gun. I'm cool with that. Look at that, 2.8 million in salvage. Yes. 137,000. Shoot. Okay. Let's close that out. All right, let's continue. Let's just go right back to back. Let's do it. We don't get any repairs. We can, however, change out. This is one of the perks of having backup mechs. We can just put in a new javelin. Look at that, new mech. Done. That's something we're going to get into, is definitely having backup mechs. I'd like another Centurion. I'm a big fan of Centurion. I think, personally, I'd like to run a Trebuchet. For the fact that it allows me to send in my guys. I can hang back and fire missiles and then take out all the small stuff while they go in and do the damage. That is relying a lot on the AI, but... oh well. Alright, let's bash out another one. I want to try and keep my guys grouped on me this time.
We've been contracted to garrison an industrial settlement from hostile
Oh
threats.
yeah, it's a defense mission, I
Locate
forgot.
the settlement and secure it against any hostile forces in the area.
Yes, guys, I'm still sick. I'm gonna try and mute the mic as often as I can to prevent the, you know, the nasal cleaning, so to speak. But some might slip through. This actually sucks. I hate defensive missions, especially like this, when they're protected by landscape, because
Looks like we found the place, Commander.
it makes your AI just not intelligent at all.
Thanks for coming, Commander. Remember that you're contracted to protect as much of this facility as possible. We'd much rather pay out your contracted bonuses than reconstruct extensive amounts of the facility.
See?
No one's
See?
for the moment.
See?
Don't get comfortable. Hostiles have been reported in the area.
Guys, gotta stop that. My team are meatheads. Freeman! Oh! Go out there.
Target acquired.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
I hate landscape like this. I hate landscape like this.
At requested location.
Target.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
I told my dudes to stay out there. I'll handle the back if they handle the front, you know what I mean?
Got another one.
We're paying you to protect us, not kill us!
Okay, can't blame my AA on that one. That was me. Oh, the lead! What a shot!
Hostiles inbound on your position.
You got that
Get
all
ready
that
for some
brain
company.
visualization. I have to fight 2 mechs now. This isn't gonna go well.
New target acquired.
What? An SRM model of a javelin?
Enemy forces are
Not
getting
good.
dangerously close to the facility.
That don't make kill for me.
Target acquired.
No, we lost a warehouse. I hope we can salvage its contents.
Target destroyed.
Oh, thank you.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
I can take out a locust. I should be able to anyway. Oh, I don't like that the torso is connected to the feet like that. It should be on a gyro. Oh no, I'm getting crushed. No!
Critical.
Just leveled a warehouse, damn it!
Focus target received.
Oh, I can't hit this guy. It's because I'm panicking. Because I'm so damaged.
System offline.
That's not good. Oh, God.
Target acquired.
I don't have the missiles.
Critical. Target.
Add one more to my kill count!
Oh man, I just got dumpstered in this fight. Now watch this. I've pulled my guys over here. I'm on fire. I got missing an arm. Look at that. I'm in rough shape. And now they're probably going to attack from the other direction.
Additional bogies, Commander. ETA unknown.
Now that I've pulled my guys over here.
Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
I'll let my guys fight that. I've lost my biggest source of DPS, so. Oh my god, there's another one.
New target acquired.
Wilco, focusing fire.
I'm not too worried about salvage here. Oh no! It's really important to remember to keep your feet like under your body. All right through his legs.
New target acquired.
Coordinating our attack.
Target destroyed.
Thank you. Look at this guy now.
Shared target identified.
Oh, I'm in rough shape. I took a beating.
Amazing, Commander.
Nice.
Kill.
One more bad guy.
Enemy mech destroyed.
We did it.
Our employers will be pleased that we have
Oh,
held our
man.
ground and saved this
Look at me.
facility. Good work, Commander.
That's gonna be like a month repair. So the reason I was struggling to aim before I forgot is because I had my legs facing one way and I was maximum direction the other way. So the only way I could aim was with an AD turning. So yeah, it's really important you keep your feet in the right direction unless you're moving to fire, because I couldn't aim with the mouse. So the lasers I was missing. That was a big problem on my fault. All right, guys. So another 751,477 C-bills and another 100 reputation. That's awesome. And another mech. We're making mad bank this time around. Yeah, I'll grab some SRMs, sure. All right, continue. Total damages, 500,000. Yeah. We still netted, so that's not bad. We did all right. We did all right. Let's get our repairs done. Oh man. Oh, it's a cicada. That's not the right version of one I wanted though. But let's take a look at it. Edit the loadout. We can remove some of the stuff that are damaged, and then we can just repair all. Yeah, start work. And this is damaged as well, so we'll just take the components off. I'm not really concerned about it because we're just gonna sell the mech anyway. Repair all. It's too bad about the cicada because it's just a bad version. Start work. So we can just repair. And we have damaged components on this one. Just a medium laser. That's not bad. That's not bad. That could have been much worse. So I'll repair all. That could have been way worse. Cool, this guy's just repairs too. Freeman, usually he just blows up all on his own all the time. Nice, another just repairs. And mine, yeah, this is, yeah. Yeah, kind of thought that. When you lose some limbs. Oh no, the stream, that's too bad. So we've got the heatsink we can replace. Bloop. And I did manage to buy another stream. That's right, I did. I knew that, that's why. Intuition. Synergy intuition. And we'll just repair this bad boy. 25 days. Okay, so everything's repairing. That's good. We've got all the contracts. Oh no, we've still got the double defense group to do. But we're gonna take off and should we go to a hub? What? Really? View intel. It doesn't have any contracts here at the moment. Let's hold on. Let's look at this cicada. No, that's just a trash build. I don't want flamers. SRMs is a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage on a small mech, but yeah, I don't want either one of those versions. And see, that's just it with the customization. It's just frustrating that you have set hard points like that. Like I said, I think the body should have hard points because it's kind of, it's hard to just bolt something on right when it's part of the frame. But on the arms, you should be able to put whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like the trebuchet is a prime example of that. They just bolt on a rocket launcher pod or a missile pod right on the outside of it, and there you go. I don't know why Google keeps giving me notifications. I've turned them off, but it's like Google doesn't care and just keeps sending them to me anyway. We'll just go to the black market. Does the black market give me good sell pricing though? I don't think it does. 150,000. It doesn't really matter because we need the days anyway. So we'll warp there real quick. We're gonna take a look. We'll hawk some of the mechs. Hopefully there'll be a nice medium one, and then we will come back and we're gonna do the campaign missions now. We'll get those out of the way and get those finished. See if we can progress. See if some other things unlock. That's gonna be a big one. Market. Let's take a look. A blackjack. It's actually a pretty good build. You could probably take out some mediums and put in 2 AC5s. I like that. I think we're gonna pick that up. And we'll get rid of this version of Cicada. I just don't like it. I think it's just garbage, in my opinion. Wow, sells for 1.8. Damn. And our Commando. We'll get rid of that too. Just not a fan. Not that I don't like lights. I just don't like those versions, and I'd like to get rid of the Phoenix Hawk, ideally. I just don't like machine guns. I just find them really... The problem is, if I could change these out to like AC2s, I'm looking at that. Maybe I could change those AC2s. Interesting. That changes a lot. Battle mix. Yeah, you're effed. Effed in the A. Start. Where is my Phoenix Hawk? Can I change this? Puts me at 17 damage. Or if I went back the way it was, what does that give me? It's putting a large laser, garbage one. And the machine guns. I'm putting good machine guns. And good machine gun and a medium laser. Let's use a normal one, a tier 1. Gives me 21 damage. 21 damage, or if we change this out, I'm gonna put an AC2. Damage. But these will be used where the machine guns were barely used. I think this is viable. I think that's viable. We might keep this now. We might keep that. I have to decide. Have to decide. That might stay now that I can fit an AC2 in there. That changes a lot. That changes quite a bit. Let's see if there's any decent pilots. 27. Captain Couch. Laziest pilot ever. Captain Couch. That's awesome, actually. I should just take him just because of that. His weapon skills are good, but his piloting skills are trash. Well, how does that compare to what I got? We can get rid of Russ. 3, 4, 5. 3, 7, 5. That's pretty good, but he's got 4, 5, 2 versus 4, 5, 2. 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 2. Yeah. Sorry, Captain Russ. I like you, but oh, hold on. We got Captain Daniel. 29. 27. Oh, we need a backup pilot. You always have to have a backup pilot. So we're gonna take Captain Couch. That's such a good name. Okay, and the market. So it's got the commando on the cicada that I sold. Kind of burning money here, but I kind of want to. I'd like to have decent PPC would be nice. We don't really need it. Oh, battle map. What does this need? AC5s? Do I have AC5s? Not any good ones. These are really good ones. Okay. I was hoping they'd have some better battle mechs, but this is a win. This is a win. Actually, I kind of want to line these up in the way that the pilots drive, because then I have replacements. 45. What's the Jenner weigh? 35. The Jenner's actually not bad. This is a really decent setup. It's a really decent setup. Actually, let's edit the loadout. Do I have better SRMs? 4.8. 4.8. So it's less heat. Oh, actually, that's what I should do. While we're here, let's unload. Hold on. Cancel start work. 2 days. Yeah, that's fine. We should unload all the garbage junk that I have. Like the low level, just the low level trash. Like this stuff. No, I'm not gonna use that. Yeah, we only want tiered stuff, essentially. We should buy whatever ammos we need. 6, we should have 8 of those. 2 of these. I like half armors are good too. Actually, they're quite good. So a few more of those. Spending money like it's going out of style. Half ammos are good for 2 reasons. One, sometimes you only have a half a ton left and you get it in there. However, the other benefit of it, instead of using 1 tons, you should use half tons and divide it so that if one side gets blown up, you don't lose all your ammo. Right? You can put like 1 ton and 1 ton, but if you just divided it to half tons all the way through, if you have the space, then you don't lose as much ammo if half of it goes, right? Well, depending. You might gain a half a ton of ammo, but it's better. Economically, it's better. I was hoping for better mechs, but I think that has to do with the campaign. So, let's. I think we've got everything we wanted here. We've got a new pilot. Let's just. Doesn't matter where we go. It's all the same distance. Let's just warp to here for now because it's cheaper. 20. I still don't understand that. That timeline really bothers me. Like I said, what they should have done is instead of having quarterly expenses, so every 3 months, so to speak, you're paying quarterly. Yeah, it's 3 months. 3, 6, 9, 12. So every 3 months, you're making a payment, right? It should be every month, and your travel time should be less, and construction time should be less. Or construction time could be the same. It would force you to buy more mechs. It makes it a little more diverse. In that sense. Okay, I think we got everything we want. Okay, so I think we're gonna... I'm trying to figure out exactly what's happening. What are the contracts now that we're in this system here now? Do I have the contracts that I originally had? Okay, so in this system it allows me to pick these. Now, I have watched a few other YouTube videos, so I know the outcome of this, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. That's why at the beginning of the game I said that I was going to be a good guy, so to speak. We have been fighting against interstellar expeditions this whole time, so I have a very negative rating with them. And so we're going to go out with the picking up the pieces. So essentially, if you pick this one, you get negative with this one, and if you pick this one, you get negative with this one, is how that works. So we're going to bash these out first, and then we're going to do this campaign one. Interstellar expeditions, I don't want to work for you. I want to work for the Coalition of Farmers. This is an open call to any and all mercenary commands in the region. Our humble farming complex has suffered greatly at the hands of the Black Inferno. They came through, took our meager defenses, and put many of our fields to the torch. The pirate raiders call themselves Vogel's Vandals. That's actually a pretty good name. Have plagued us ever since. We are clinging to what precious little we have left here. This English is really bad. But we've pooled our funds and are offering honest pay to any command willing to protect our home from these raiders. Drive them away from our planet so that we can live in peace. Warning, accepting this contract may affect the availability of other contracts. That's the contradiction here. So essentially with that other contract that we were looking at here, picking up the scraps, interstellar expeditions, this is essentially working for the Black Legion. Or Black, whatever the hell they are. Is that what they're called? Black Inferno. Black Inferno, that's right. So we're going to take this mission, and we're going to figure out where it is. Tracked objective. That's got to be this one, right? Picking up the pieces. View system. Yeah, okay, so we're off to Keatasville. Keatasville. Travel. So we'll go bash that one out. I think that's a double contract as well. And we'll rock it out. Gotta have that coffee. Gotta have that coffee. The Blackjack is ready. I think we're gonna sub the Blackjack out for the Phoenix Hawk right now. 45, 45, yeah, we can do that. Gotta keep our tonnage the same, right? Medium lasers, so it's got 4 medium lasers, so the damage is higher, 24 versus 17, so we got more damage here. But again, this is effective damage too, right? Because we changed out the 2 machine guns for the AC2. We did lose a large laser, which kind of sucks. See, and that's the thing. I'm gonna go back to that real quick here. What I like about my alternative to the changes. You have hard points for these 4 medium lasers, but you should be able to take them out because it should be based solely on weight. And if you have 4 medium lasers, you should be able to take them out and put in like 2 large lasers. And the power differences should be balanced, so the weight and the tonnage should be balanced, right? So you can increase range, but decrease the opportunities for DPS, right? So the DPS would remain relatively the same. Might be a little higher, might be a little lower, but you gain the range, maybe you lose a bit of damage, or you can substitute for the long range and the damage to shorter, you know, more, so your DPS is about the same, or you could go even shorter, right? So you could change the medium lasers out, put in 6 small lasers and 2 machine guns, and now you've got a close range death machine, right? So it's a balance that I don't agree with the way the game is done right now in terms of customization. It really bothers me. It kind of makes it less fun, in my opinion. But we'll rock the Blackjack on this one. We'll see how they do. We can determine the pilot on that one as well. Figure that out. Figure that out after. Contracts, picking up the pieces. I haven't worked for these guys at all yet, so I hope my defense, my reputation's okay. Like the default reputation you come in with would be kind of nice. Is there anyone? No, nothing here. Just a little bit on the market. Contracts. Okay, let's do it. Neutral. Okay, so I'm neutral with these guys. Now these are farmers. Keep this in mind. These are farmers. So their salvage is probably not going to be very good. I don't know if I should take the salvage shares. I feel like I shouldn't, unless there's the mech. That's the problem, right? You need enough if there's a mech. Difficulty's 14. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Okay, we're gonna change out our Phoenix and we're gonna put in the Blackjack. Once again, we have a backup pilot, so if someone gets injured and something goes sideways, we've got a backup pilot. We also have backup mechs, so that we can wait less time in some cases. Let's do it.
All right. We're gonna get to the agricultural complex and hold off the Vandals until their forces deplete. I know it doesn't look like we'll be protecting much,
wow.
but this is all these farmers have.
Grid received.
I put you guys way out there. Look at that. They're like
Recon reports that the hostiles are
the AI doesn't realize
Get
that
ready for them.
the objective is defending this. That's a cool looking farm thing. I like to build something like that in Space Engineers.
Target acquired.
I got it.
See, why do I lose that range? That's so frustrating.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Target acquired.
That's my, see the AC cannons are firing at it?
Target destroyed.
AC2s don't do a whole lot of damage, but they have a pretty half decent rapid fire amount. Let's move, careful. Let's put Freeman over here.
Requested grid, Commander.
And we're gonna put,
Additional contacts just cross the perimeter, Commander.
spread out my army a little bit.
Expect company soon.
Contact. Bogeys
That's not what I
inbound.
wanted.
Watch your
Arky.
6.
So we can lock that. Freeman's a nutcase. Lock on. We can just fire stream missiles from here.
Holding at location.
Oh, I went in a straight line there. I really wanted to capitalize on that.
Target destroyed.
Perfect. Keep our distance. All the crunching, it's literally us. It's literally us doing all the damage. What a goofy design. I wonder why someone did that. Like, hey, let's put the cockpit right out in the open. Oh, is there? I thought that was me like crushing buildings. It's not. It's me crushing rocks.
Another one.
Right? So obviously working for the good guys usually has a worse payout.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech down.
Oh wow, they just crushed it. There's literally nothing over here. So one of the main reasons I have Freeman sitting over here is because he's a meathead.
Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
Target acquired.
Let's have Freeman fight this target
Engaging
with
your
me.
target, Commander.
New target acquired.
We can have 3 fight you and 4 fight you. See, now my dudes are taking it down. Right, that's not good. Not good at all.
Enemy mech destroyed.
acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
No, don't run through here, boys. Ugh. They just don't care. That's so frustrating.
Heading to location.
You guys go that way.
Hostiles are escalating their assault.
I didn't tell them to come over here, and they shouldn't have come over here. Right? They just run right through like they don't care. That's so frustrating. But the AI just doesn't know the difference between a defense and a non-defense.
Priority target acknowledged, Commander. Holding a nav point. At the waypoint.
No, we need my whole
On our
team here.
way. At requested location.
Target acquired.
They've destroyed the storage complex.
I don't think they did. I think my own dudes did.
Group target received.
Oh, I hate the fact that they run in circles like that. It's so frustrating.
Target destroyed. Target
Enemy mech eliminated.
Okay, another cicada.
Moving into formation, Commander.
destroyed.
No more
That's not what I
signs of
wanted. I
enemy
didn't want a formation.
forces. Good job, Commander.
78%,
It
that's
feels
not bad.
nice to stand up for the little guy.
Stands up. Feels good to stand up for the little guy. It doesn't pay very good though. All right, 440,000. That's pretty good. Another 100 reputation. I'm liking that. See, I knew there'd be a salvage. 123,000. I think we took one of the damaged ones, so we're covered in terms of that. We've been paid out for that, which is good. Let's get them repaired. Add the spider that we took. Nice. Edit loadout. We'll just get rid of all of its broken junk. Because the spider, I think, in my opinion, is also useless. And again, it goes back to my being able to customize. I think it's just poor that you have like medium energy slot. Like, I kind of understand that, but I should be able to combine these two slots and put in a large one if I wanted to. I don't like that flexibility that I only get, you know, certain slots. Maybe center torso, right torso, head and left torso. Even the head, you can bolt stuff onto the head, right? And essentially, maybe the torsos, like you'd only be able to put one missile launcher, like because it would bolt onto the shoulder, right? So you couldn't have you couldn't put something in the chest. Those might need to be hard points, but like upper torso. So essentially, what you'd have is the right torso, then you'd have upper torso, upper right, upper left, and then you should be able to bolt on whatever you want onto the arms. It just seems pointless to me. We should actually take these off. We'll keep those for now. We can sell them later. Start the work. Yes. We'll sell that. And we can repair you. You only took a little bit of damage. You didn't lose anything either. You didn't lose anything either. And you didn't either. That's awesome. That is awesome. 2 medium lasers. Like, why would you... See, that's the point. Why would I run a spider? I mean, it does have higher movement speed, but why would I run a spider with 2 medium lasers when I can run a javelin with 4 medium lasers? Like, the fact that... Like, you'd never use this. You would never use it. It just seems stupid to me. Anyway. Okay, guys. That's actually going to be the end of this video. We've kind of reached our time limit. So, let's... what we'll do in the next one is we will finish off the picking up the pieces part 2, and we will start the noble cause. We were supposed to do that this video. We got a little sidetracked with some stuff, so that's what we'll do. We'll finish off picking up the pieces, and we'll do the campaign mission and get that out of the way. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching Synergy Gaming TV. I'm your host, Synergy. It has been a blast as always. Remember, you can follow us, follow our stream, twitch.tv/SynergyGamingTV and mixer.com/SynergyGamingTV. You can follow on Twitter @SynergyGamingTV, And make sure if you guys like the content and you want to see more, smash the subscribe button. Thumbs up helps a lot. And the notification bell so that you get notified when the next video comes out. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching Synergy Gaming TV. I'm your host, Synergy, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.